Hello, my name is Gina Charles, and I'll be sharing with you my journey with the DC Futures program, ARE, and Ozzy today. Stay back, stay tuned, and here I go. Yeah. All right, so what strengths do you build on when navigation challenges? Personally, I like to think about my ancestors. I am, you'd say, Caribbean, American, South American, Trinidadian descent, Guyana, South America, not Ghana, and I was born in Brooklyn. Okay, so that's quite a combination. And so, although I don't have ancestors that grew up in slavery in the U.S., I still reflect on the journey and where uh, where our people, African Americans, have traveled. And so when I'm thinking about the strengths to navigate my journey, I think about them. I think about if some of them had not persevered despite adversity, we just would not be here. And um, I think about the people that aren't able to speak up for themselves and advocate for themselves, and I feel like I need to be that voice for the future. 100 years from now, when somebody thinks about Gina Charles, I want them to think about me in a Harriet Tubman situation. I want them to take that and become a better person. So when I think about challenges that I face in my life, I say if somebody else didn't get past their challenges, I wouldn't be here, so I need to do the same for them. Top three habits for success. Well, my top three habits for success are study to show yourself approval. It's a scripture in the Bible somewhere. I can't, don't get me to start quoting. But I do know that if you study and you gather information, knowledge is power. And that is still true to the day. I understand great, uh, another great habit for success is being a good listener. You might be in the midst of a conversation. You might know about 80% of what that person is talking about, but it's that 20%. It could be even 5%. And having that 5% will get you ahead in life. So I believe that if you, a lot of people wait for information to come to them. I go seek information. And if I don't like what someone is telling me, no is not an option. I don't even hear the word no. I just hear I need to figure out how to ask you the question again so I can get the answer that I want. Let's see. What would you like to say to your past? I would like to thank my past, and I would also like to ask my past to forgive me. Um, let's just use the positive and the negative, and never forget my past, but never let my past hold me back. So that's what I would like to say to my past. What would I like to say to my future is I am ready. It was like, I can't wait to meet you, past. I can't wait to achieve all the things that we need to achieve. Let's do it. And the final thing I would like to talk about is who am I motivated most by? What's a quote? Well, again, I am Caribbean, and the person that motivates me the most, well, I'd say two people. It'd be my parents. Because they traveled from a country that was based upon caste, and they could have sat there. They didn't have to make the journey, but they did. That's why I'm here. And they motivate me to persevere. They motivate me to be a better person. And the famous quote that my mom used to say is, always ease your hand out the lion's mouth. And that means when times get tough, do not pull that hand out too fast. Observe, think about the situation, think about what you're doing, and see where you can always make best of your situation. That's it. That's all. So thank you so much for listening and allowing me to share my journey with all the things that I've learned while being a part of the program. And stay tuned. You may one day see me campaigning to be the next president of the United States. You never know.